is time for our second topic of the night, which is guitars. We're talking about your favorite 80s female singers and artists. All aboard.
Singers and bands.
That's
you
what we're
almost
talking.
had it. God, you're so close.
We're switching guns right now, ladies and gentlemen. So get your thinking caps on. We're talking about your favorite 80s female singer or bands. All aboard. Whatever female you're talking about. But it's got to be in the 80s. That's what we're doing. I've been stuck on my way.
All right, move on. All right, so real quick, I want to say that with the people watching, keep doing what you're doing in the last one. Let's have some interaction here. So we're going to be talking about some of the ones that stand out to us, our favorite female singers or groups from the 80s. We want to hear yours too, so chime on in with us.
Oh yeah, baby. And I got a couple of hotties that I'm still in love with today.
I know that Kimberly just mentioned one that I bet you is going to be the one.
I guarantee you, she's great minds think alike. Great minds think alike.
Go ahead, let's hear it. Well, before we get started,
there you go. We're going to do another libation.
We're going to keep the 80s theme going. Another Twisted Shot. Again, we're not sponsored or endorsed by Twisted Shots, but if we were, we would hold one up and say, this is Twisted Shot. Another 80s theme here. This is called the Miami Vice.
Oh, yeah, buddy.
Did you ever used to watch Miami Vice?
Yeah.
I think everybody did.
All right. Love this doubleheader stuff. All right, boys and girls. Here's to it and down to you wherever you are, sitting on your couch. Raise your glasses. Here's to you. Yes, it did, John Bird. Oh, yeah.
That's pretty good. I like that. Kimberly said you won't guess the same one.
It's either one
or... No. Pick one.
Stevie Nicks.
Well, that's not what she said. Wow.
Cyndi Lauper.
That's not what she said. Wow.
Joan Jett.
Did you guys know each other at all?
Apparently, great minds don't think alike.
Have you guys met? Before you say it, let me put hers up on the screen.
What does she say?
Lita Ford.
Well, shit, that was next.
You were literally, that was literally like the I think one of the first names you said when we
She don't even know what band Lita Ford was in. Can she answer that?
All right. Well, yes, she's going to look it up on her phone. And then,
of course.
And then ask. CJ Donner said Yoko Ono. Have you seen the video
from me.
of John Lennon and Chuck Berry playing? No. They're doing this song, and let me take this. They're doing this song, and somehow they decided to give Yoko this big congo. Or whatever you call the drum. She's holding in her hand like this, and she's just hitting it. Oh, everything's just fine. She's just hitting it with the beat. Maybe she's probably not even on beat. She's just hitting it. They're singing this song together. John Lennon and Chuck Berry. They're singing this song, and it's not Johnny Be Good. It's something else. And she just takes the microphone that's pointed to her drum, takes it off the stand, and just goes,
What the,
you gotta look this video. The funny part is the camera is on Chuck Berry right when this happens, and his eyes just go like huge. He's like, what the hell? And John Lennon was like, he didn't even notice. He's so used to hearing that noise. He just keeps going. But yeah, Chuck Berry was not happy.
I remember watching TV and seeing Stevie Nicks come up on there. The way she moves, and she was so trippy and so mystical, and you know, boy, I'd sit there and all thought Indian style, just looking up at that old Bluetooth.
In a trance.
Just in a trance, son. She could just sit there and sing to me. And this is right after, what's her name from Fleetwood Mac? What's the
Christine McVie.
Thank you. She was fresh to the scene, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't know Fleetwood Mac saved my life until, you know, I just saw Stevie Nicks. I didn't know the other singer. I didn't know Fleetwood Mac, period, until I was watching music videos and I saw her. And I was like, I'm in love. You know, I was in my Batman underwear. Yeah.
Superman underwear.
Yeah. Boys.
Well, she still has that because we went to see her just a few years ago.
Oh, she still got that swag.
And well, man, they did.
Yeah, I think we were at the same show.
They did Gypsy.
Oh, Gypsy.
Said, hey, baby, I love that part.
Did she
That was
wave at you?
And she waved right at me. I have a funny story about that show. So my wife and I would go to this show, and we're walking. We're not in the building yet. We're just kind of walking on the outside. Well, I see somebody I recognize. I said, "Oh, that's Colt Ford." I'm like, "Hey, man." He comes over. "Hey, what's going on, Trey? What's going on?" You know, we shake hands. We kind of just mingle for just a second, and then we separate. We go in. Well, we get down to our seats, and we're just kind of, waiting. The lights are on and everything. There's only a handful of people in the seats right now. I get a tap on my shoulder. Turn around, look, it's a security person. And she goes, this security person says, "Is your name Trey Davis?" My first thought was, Lindsey Buckingham from Fleetwood Mac knows I'm here, and he wants me to get up on. He wants me to come jam with him. He got hurt or something, like he can't play, but something like that. But then it's just still fine. But then she says, "This guy wants to speak with you." And so I look over, and it's Colt because he doesn't have the good seats like I got. Funny story, but yeah, I got really excited that I was going to get to play with Fleetwood Mac that night, but it didn't happen. I was going to get to play on stage with Stevie Nicks.
We got Tracy Chapman. She wasn't very sexy, but
Well, it doesn't have to.
I liked her voice, and
But we're not. Yeah, it's not about looks, Chris.
it's all about looks for me, though. You got to turn
We're
me on,
talking
and
about
you got
music.
to. But I still like Tracy Chapman. I enjoyed all her stuff.
Okay,
It's
but
like,
why you got to start off with that? Like,
Yeah, look,
well,
I know she wasn't
Tracy
pretty or
Chapman,
anything.
Yeah, I know she wasn't pretty. I mean,
I was just making a statement, and it's a true statement.
She's a mama cast.
She's a light switch. You know what I mean? Hold on, baby. Let me hit this light switch.
I went grocery shopping today. I don't know what to do with this bag. Oh, you're making it sound bad. This is
no,
terrible.
it sounded
We're
real
live.
bad.
Oh, shoot. We're still live.
Yeah.
I forgot to turn it off.
Turn what off?
All right, keep going.
The music?
Yeah, how about, so I would think about,
Oh, my God.
from the 80s, Vixen. Remember Vixen?
oh yeah,
I don't remember.
Well,
I
you
remember
probably
Vixen.
wouldn't, but
No, I
yeah,
don't remember
Vixen, yeah.
it. So
So
what did
you're-
they sing?
Well, you were talking about Lita Ford real quick, and you said something about band that she was in. Do you remember the name of the band?
Yeah. Hold on.
I was like,
The Hideaways, the Lost Ways.
The Runaways.
Runaways.
the Hideaways, the
Yeah.
Lost Ways.
It was
You know who
Runaway.
else was in
Who
the
else was in it?
Runaways?
It was Joan Jett.
There you go. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there were others too. What was it Cherry? No, that's Cherry Bomb.
Cherry.
No, Cherry
That
was
was her name, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
How about Samantha Fox?
Never heard of her.
Oh my God! Yes, Samantha Fox.
What song does she sing?
I don't remember now, but
I think she was more of a pinup model
yeah.
who dabbled in music, and
And
Does
she was
anybody-
she was also a porn star, I think.
Well,
Was
Samantha Fox, I think she was. Yeah.
I don't think anybody knows who Samantha Fox is. Does any of our
I-
viewers know
no,
who Samantha Fox is?
I know who
don't know who
Samantha
Samantha
Fox
Fox is. I have no clue who Samantha Fox is. I've never heard of Samantha Fox.
Okay,
I do.
Brantley, I'm gonna hang on to your comment for just a minute. Kathy's here. Kathy says she's watching, so she missed the first half. Apparently, she missed the good half.
Yeah. Welcome
Yeah.
to the show.
So, what was that? Okay,
Samantha Fox.
looking at some of my list here. Shaka Khan,
Oh my God!
come on,
Oh God!
come on.
You
So,
know,
Shaka Khan told me I was cute. All right, that's my claim to fame. In Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, I was at a bar. And she was there, and I met her, and she told me I was cute. I have no idea what the rest of the conversation was. It didn't matter. Shaka Khan told me I was cute.
where did you see her at?
It was, what was it, 3,000, 2,000, like some thousand place.
Club 2000 or something?
It was
like
something like that. Yeah, this was years ago.
You know the thing about Shaka Khan, she always the thing about her. I always said that she always lied to her fans.
What do you mean?
Well, most of
lied?
them do. Like Gavin Adcock does too. He
I
tells
mean,
everybody how
lied to
cool he is.
like she told Trey he was cute.
Mike, where's my mic?
I was back then.
Oh my God.
Cyndi Lauper, obviously, we got to throw Cyndi Lauper in there.
Love Cyndi Lauper.
But let me just go back to Brantley's real quick because let's see if I can find it.
Do you
I might
know
have lost it.
Cyndi Lauper was
That's
in
okay. Go ahead and talk.
Oh, my bad.
No, go ahead.
My bad.
Go ahead.
I was just going to throw some knowledge out there. My bad. Go ahead. Continue, sir.
Throw that in a minute. Yeah,
I just oh shoot, man, I totally lost his comment. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Don't remember her name, but the singer from the Bangles, Susanna Hoffs.
Yeah.
Man. Okay, that
Susanna Hoffs.
was my one, and I think everybody, like,
What did they
all guys
sing?
did.
Can
The
somebody-
Bangles.
What like an Egyptian?
Oh, well, oh my God. I love that band.
Eternal.
The whole band. I love them.
Eternal Flame.
Yeah, Eternal Flame.
Well,
And
Like
everybody,
an
but everybody talks about the Walk Like an Egyptian when Susanna Hoffs does the thing where it's a little breakdown, and her eyes like are really big. She's like 4 feet tall, but her eyes are real big, and she looks to the side, and everybody goes, "Well, that's the scene." Everybody pauses it there.
She has that smoldering look, like she's looking this way and then.
Did you have a
the other way.
poster of her in your bedroom?
What
I-
about
I
the
would've-
Go-Go's?
No, I had
Belinda Carlisle and the Go-Go's.
There's another one yet.
Belinda Carlisle was.
She had a solo career after that too, and it did really, really well.
Yeah, it did. I think she had a #1 hit. I think with
There's my daughter. I see you, Harley.
Hello, Harley.
song.
But when I was looking up some 80s rock females, you know who come up? And I don't know if it's considered, but
Was it
she
Clutch?
it was she wasn't 80s. I know she was 70s, but Janis Joplin.
Okay,
What I
but
think
that's
her-
fine if we want to talk about the 80s. And the 70s.
But not
60s,
what
late
I'm
60s.
saying is, how was she considered,
In the 80s.
she had a couple songs in the '80s before she died. I think.
but she popped up in the 80s, the categories. How did that
If
happen?
we need to clarify how we're doing the '80s because you could have
They were big in the
artists-
80s. They're big in the 80s because they're still around.
But
they're still playing.
you can have artists that were big in the '70s and were still big in the '80s. So they technically would be an '80s
Okay.
act.
Well,
Even
Janis
though they
Joplin
were-
died in 1970.
God
Oh,
almighty. How old was she?
She was in the 28 Club or 27 Club. What is it? Yeah, 27 Club.
She died in 1970.
Yes.
My God, I was thinking it was 1980.
No.
Oh.
27. Yeah, that's.
I was a decade behind them.
See, Chris is getting us all mixed up.
I know,
He's
that's
like,
what it is.
Oh, Janis Joplin,
Well, I was saying
favorite
that-
singer of the
well,
80s.
she was in the 80s
Okay.
category.
Let me do something real quick. I didn't cut you off, did I? I wouldn't.
No,
wasn't-
I would never do that to you. So
I know
go ahead.
I know you wouldn't. You're right. Let me do this, and let's do a vote real quick. We have some viewers, and you can chime in if you want to. You don't have to. I don't expect everybody to. We got a couple of comments here. I want to know. We'll check with the panel here. Let's put us on a three-peat here. All three of us are on the screen right now. You have a choice between these two artists from the 80s, right? And I want you to tell me who is your favorite. Tiffany, Debbie Gibson.
Debbie Gibson.
Tiffany.
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 Why?
Just because that one video she made.
Well, I think we're alone now.
Yes. When she was in the mall.
Well, see,
Have you ever watched?
That's what she actually did. That was her thing,
Yeah,
was
but-
to sing in the mall.
Have you ever watched the video where she's in the mall and her security, who's holding the people back at the barricades, two of the most scrawniest security people, they got security on their shirt. I mean, their arms are thinner than the rails that they're holding the barricades. And I'm like, these guys ain't holding nobody back. What is this?
I didn't pay attention that much, dude, but I will next time I see that video.
Next time you see,
I got to watch that little scene.
Watch the security guys.
I remember it being like a bunch of little kids, but it was. I mean, she was young. I mean, she was a young teenager. But her and Debbie Gibson, like, they had this thing. I don't know if I don't think their paths crossed that much in the music world, but I do know they were so different.
They
You
made
had-
a movie together in the early 2000s, I think.
That's crazy. I remember that they were. They were just polar opposites of each other, because you had Tiffany, who was a young girl, but she's still like, she was trying to like portray, even when especially when she got older, she was trying to portray this like sensual, like, woman thing. But Deborah Gibson, I guess she goes by Deborah now. Debbie Gibson, but she was, or Deb, or whatever she wants to call her old ass now. But she was always like the straight-laced girl next door. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was just a big difference between the two of them. Obviously, the songs were, but I think We're Alone Now wasn't even like written by Tiffany. But I think
that's an old song.
Yeah, it's by the Shondells, I think, or something. Yeah, the Tom and James and the Shondells.
Yeah, she covered that song.
But Debbie Gibson, I think, wrote a lot of her songs. So she was like the Taylor Swift of the 80s.
And she was a big star too, which Tiffany was too.
Was Tiffany the same one that sang "Voices Carry"?
No,
that was Amy Mann from Till Tuesday.
I like that song.
I like the song too. I always thought that would be a good song to be rocked
for
up.
a long time. I thought she said "This is scary," and Kimberly she corrected me, because I
always thought that song would be
"Keep it down now."
I always
this
thought
is
that
scary.
I always thought that would be.
I thought they were saying "This is Carrie," and I was like, "Who the hell's Carrie?" All of a sudden,
I always thought that'd be a cool song to rock up.
Yeah, I can
cool
see
song.
that. I've thought that in my head too. I've actually bought it to Trey one time. He was like, "Oh, that'll suck."
No, that's a cool song.
I'm looking at the comments real quick. Pretty much everybody said Tiffany. My son's on here. He said I don't know him. That's all right.
It's all right, Brendan.
I'm sorry, Brendan. I just showed you like the rock stuff. I didn't show you the young girls that I was listening to when I was a young boy. But let's see. Everybody's saying Tiffany. Colby Wise said he's the best golfer around.
Oh, that's the inside joke. Colby, you right, brother. You right. Told the truth.
But yeah, Tiffany, Brantley, Kimberly. I mean, everybody's saying Tiffany on that.
I like Tiffany too. They did good choices.
Those are some of my favorites. But so you had Vixen, the Go. Let's think about bands. Who do you have? Vixen, the Go-Go's, the Bangles. Full female bands back then. Those are the three that stand out to me.
Yeah.
You remember Martika?
Oh yeah, Toy Soldiers.
Yep, she was on Kids Incorporated with Fergie.
Kids Incorporated.
Yeah, that was the best. That was the best Fergie ever.
Oh man,
that was the best Fergie ever sang. Was on that show.
Don't let her do the national anthem.
Oh my God, let's cue that. Play the video.
Do you know that most of the women we're talking about are still playing today?
I know they're rolling.
Still going. You got
Tiffany and
Vixen
Debbie Gibson
still playing. You got Tiffany and Debbie Gibson still playing.
Didn't Vixen do the get the band back together? I forget what they called it, Reunited or something like that. I think Vixen was part of that.
I know they're still Vixen is playing today because they're actually playing in Conway in June. The Conway at the
hold up.
They're playing with Slaughter.
Slaughter and Vixen.
Slaughter and Vixen are playing in Conway.
Give me that date.
June 26th, I think.
You mean Conway right down the road?
The party on the river, whatever. It's a free show.
Trey, we should go.
I wanted to go, I was like, I am going.
You had Chris at free.
And then, but then I was like, that's the date me and Sierra's going to see Morgan Wallen at Clemson. I was
like, really want to go see that?
You're paying to go see Morgan Wallen?
I know.
You're going to
see Slaughter.
You're going to see Morgan Wallen on purpose?
I did it for my wife.
Who would do that?
For my wife.
Vixen is playing right down the road.
I keep trying to end this show, but I'm not going to do it. Let me tell you something about Morgan Wallen, and I don't give a shit who has a problem with me saying it.
Okay,
I don't care who says anything.
Okay, but what's your language?
I can say shit. No. Everybody used to talk shit about Florida-Georgia line, right? Tell me I'm wrong. You're
not wrong.
Everybody used to talk all kinds of shit about Florida-Georgia line. All of a sudden, this guy who all of a sudden people said, oh, he's so cute, even though he looks like every other guy you see at a gas station, sounds exactly like both guys from Florida-Georgia line, and all of a sudden, he's the big star. I don't give a damn what anybody says. Morgan Wallen is a singular version of Florida-Georgia line.
Woo!
Now,
you got that off your chest, brother. I can tell you feel better.
Tell me I don't.
All right, on a part note,
there we go. I know I'm going to upset some people, but that's fine. I said what I said. Gavin Adcock, you're the same way.
Woo! Oh, he's laying it on. All right.
I'll jump that fence too.
Wallen and Adcock fans, go ahead. Let us hear what you
Yeah,
got
there,
to
you
say.
got it.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming on here. We had such a great time with you tonight on 80s night, baby. God, this was so much fun. Thank you so much for all your comments. Remember, go to Facebook, follow us, go to YouTube. Make sure you follow us there.
Oh, wait,
Hit
hold
that
on.
bell button.
Wait a second. Talk about YouTube again.
What you need to do, you need to go to YouTube, hit the subscribe button, and hit that bell.
Perfect.
That way you can get our episodes every time when we come on, baby.
And how about our sponsor?
Man, we can't say enough about Gainey's Tire Lube right there on Lakeview Boulevard. Make sure you go check him out. Get your tires changed, get your oil, get everything you need for your vehicle. He is a super nice guy, and he takes care of us, and we appreciate him. This is Guillotines and Guitars, baby. Good night, Vietnam. We're out, baby. Woo!